Hey there, it's Rachel from All About Planners. In this video I'm doing a review of the Dabney for Blue Sky 2017 planner. So I am posting this in 2018. Yes, I'm aware that 2017 has been and gone, but I did still want to post this planner because the inside layout of the planner has remained unchanged for the past couple of years. So if you buy the 2018 version or beyond, it will be a very similar inside layout, just different colors and patterns. So I've kind of been stalking the company for the past couple of years, really wanting to try this planner. So Blue Sky do various collaborations with people. I've done another one. I reviewed another one that was with Day Designer, which I really liked. The link will be below. So I really wanted to review the Dabney one as well because her stuff was always really classy. So the thing I like about these planners is that they're very simple, functional, and they're also affordable. So if you've been eyeing off the Plum Paper or the Erin Condren, the Blue Sky for Dabney or with any of the other collaborations would be a really good alternative. Note that if you live in Australia like I do, they do not ship here, unfortunately. I have literally emailed the company twice in the past year just to check if there's been any update on that situation because I was so keen to try them. Unfortunately they don't, so if you want to buy this planner you'll have to get it off Amazon, which can be a little pricey with shipping. But anyway, let's have a look inside and you can decide if it is a planner that you want to have a go at trying. So it kind of feels like a notebook. It's fairly light, especially since this is a 8.5 by 11 inch, so US letter size planner. It's pretty light for that size. It's not bulky as well, which is great. It's only about 1 centimeter thick. The coil is pretty much at capacity already though, so if you wanted to do planner stickers or decorating, you might get a little tight on space and have to rip out some pages as you use them. It's got a frosted cover to protect the actual cover, which isn't cardstock and it's not paper. It kind of feels like glossy photo paper. It's really nice and smooth. As you can see, it's very glossy. Love it. Very cute. We have a double-sided pocket folder, which is good. You can store lots of stuff in there, especially since it's such a large size planner. You could fit full pieces of paper, not just stuffing envelopes and bills, although that might not be a good thing because those pocket folders can always get pretty compact, pretty stuffed. So we've got the yearly overview 2017 and 2018. Now if you are watching this and 2017 has been and gone, you can always just use some date dot stickers to cover up the dates of expired planners, which is what I do. I also just use some whiteout tape and write the dates in myself. So we've got quick reference information and some contacts pages. To be honest, I'm not sure why planner companies still include contacts pages because everyone I know, myself included, just put all this stuff on their phone. So I don't know, I guess you could use this space for more list making because I wouldn't be putting contacts in it. There's only 2 pages, which is good, not too much gone to waste. Okay, so this one had a couple of 2016 months included in it, so let's just jump to the 2017 ones. So we've got tabs for each month, which is great. I really like this navy and green color scheme. I never used to like this color scheme, but then I saw Dabney and a few other of those classy designers use those color combinations, and now I actually really like this color combination. So these tabs are a bit flimsy, to be honest. They're bending quite a bit, even though they're laminated, as you can see. Probably not the best quality. I don't know how well they'll hold up after a year of use, and as you can see there is no monthly divider page. They're just stuck straight onto the monthly calendar, which is a bit disappointing, but would probably be the reason why it's so light for such a large size planner. Okay, so let's have a look at the monthly calendar. So nice big lined writing space, which is great. Not many monthly calendars have a lined writing space, and they're decent sized lines too. Some of them bunch it up really small and it's really hard to fit any text in, but this one's quite nice and big. Big note space, dates at a glance calendars for the previous month and then the following month. We've got the national holidays and important events printed, and I really like that it's a very small font, so you're not wasting a lot of planning space. You can still fit a lot in those boxes that do have events happening. Sunday start, unfortunately the weekly spread starts on, if I go to the weekly spread, starts on a Monday, so rather than keep it consistent, which is a bit disappointing, but surprisingly a lot of planner companies do that, which I'm not really sure why, because to me that confuses me when it's not the same date on the monthly and the weekly spread. But regardless of that, we've got lots of line writing space, which is great. This planner is really wide, so when I use it I'm thinking about splitting it into 3 sections. I could do a must do, should do, and if I have time checklist for each day. You could also just do split it in half, and if you have long tasks, keep it that way, because a lot of horizontal planners like to add a cut line and pre-divide it into 2. So if you're not into that, this would be a good planner where you can choose the spacing that you want, or just have it as one big open box if you prefer. So the colours are continued throughout the entire planner, which is great, keeps it nice and coordinated, and it's a very pretty pattern. Weekends are combined, so if like me you work during the week and then you do most of your stuff on the weekend, this could be a bit of a con, but because there's so much extra space on the days of the week, you could also just put some tasks on there and color code. Like Saturday could be one color if you really like set about doing things, or just do what I do where I just brain dump everything that needs to get done for the week and then I just cross it off as I go, and color code by category, so I don't really care if I've put something on Friday but I do it on Tuesday. Doesn't really bother me. Okay, so let's go to one of the monthly calendars and see what happens when the date goes at the end of the month. If you watch any of my other planner videos, you'll know that this is the number one thing that I check, and also my pet peeve, and this planner has done it, which is extremely disappointing. So rather than keep it as a nice big full-size box, when it gets to the end and you've got a couple of dates left, to me it would be logical to restart it up the top with the top row of numbering. Unfortunately, this one, they have split the dates date boxes in two, so giving you half the amount of planning space, which is completely illogical to me. So if I was using this calendar, I would put white out on that line, white out the number, and just restart up the top, either in pen or using a date dot sticker, because to me that's completely impractical. I totally do not understand why planner companies do that, and so many of them do it. Like, I really just don't understand why. Okay, so there's no really any like extra pages. There's no monthly planning pages, so if you're interested in that and that's a must-have for you, this might not be the right planner for you, or you might have to use another notebook to accompany it and just use this for weekly planning, because at the back there's a couple of notes pages, but there's really not that many. It's only 3 notes pages, which is a little bit dismal. We've got the holidays list for 2017, 2018, 2019 and 2020. Which is always good. That's printed directly on the back cover, which is that same material as the front cover, and then we've got that frosted cover at the back. So probably one of the reasons why these planners are so affordable is because they're simple, functional, and don't include all those bells and whistles with all the extras pages. It's just got your monthly spread and your weekly spread. So if you just need something that's a weekly planner, nothing else, you want to keep all that other stuff like password, log, checklists, goal setting, etc. in a separate notebook, then this one would be a good alternative for you, which is quite affordable. They have a whole bunch of different styles of colors. There's a few different layouts as well, so make sure that you check the weekly layout. Don't just assume that they're all the same, because there's some that are vertical, hourly, they all do heaps of different ones, so make sure that you check that before you purchase them, and they always go on clearance as well. So this one was from Amazon, and I'll include a link below to the blog post, which will have more dimensions and photos of the planner if you wanted to take a closer look as well. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I always do a new video every week, tons of planner reviews. I love planners, love looking at them, seeing how other people make planners, as well as making my own, so make sure you subscribe if you're also a fellow planner addict. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.